YouTuber to create awareness and instill knowledge about real estate sector and proper buying to common people. Awards of Mr. K. Mothish Kumar, Young Entrepreneur Award in Construction Industry 2017, Construction Industry Award 2016, Most Enterprising CEO, and then Quality Real Estate Development Service in Chennai. Mission of Mr. K. Mothish Kumar is not only fulfills the dream of middle class families by offering affordable homes, but also fulfill their dream in the affordability of a retreat, commercial, and a retirement homes at an affordable price. Thanks to all. Thank you for giving opportunity, Mr. Balaji sir.
Yeah, Mothish, welcome. And this morning we'll have more of an interaction with the property coach. Mothish is an international property coach. He has vast knowledge on the real estate. And he always stretches his arm when we said about helping others and extending your arm to get help as well as helping others. Mothish is a live example. He always goes out of his way to help others when it comes to the knowledge on properties. Dear Mothish, having said that, any restaurant industry or any hospitality sector now, the major thing when they plan a opening of a restaurant is the rental value. So that is how a major important component, and that is the reason we wanted to have this discussion on reality of reality. So now with this, post lockdown, is there any government relief for the rental values in terms of the hospitality sector? We would like to hear from you.
And also if able to if there are 2-3 restaurants combined together and survive, we can know even that can be planned actually. Okay, collaboration can be planned at this time. One restaurant will be special in one cuisine, another restaurant will be special in another cuisine. So if 2-3 restaurants at a local place can collaborate together, and they can keep survival mode for till this 12 months, and then definitely after that I think good a lot of we are hearing a lot of industries is going to come through to India because of this China issues. A lot of a lot of companies were interested. Even I've seen Apple is also want to start their manufacturing in India. If these things all come, I think definitely there will be a boom will be there, and definitely hospitality industry will pick up soon.
Okay, good, Mothish, thank you. And we have few questions from our guests also. May I request our Balachandar, Mr. Balachandar, who had requested to ask a question. Mr. Balachandar, you can unmute and speak.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yes,
Sir.
yes,
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 Mothish sir, வணக்கம். உங்க இதை நிறைய கேட்டிருக்கேன் நான் யூடியூப்ல. ஆக்சுவலி எனக்கு ஒரு சின்ன டவுட். ஆக்சுவலி நீங்க சொன்னீங்க ரெவென்யூ ஷேரிங் சொல்லிட்டு சொன்னீங்க. அது நல்ல கான்செப்ட். ஆனா அது வந்து
Bala, you can ask your questions, Mr. Balachandar, if it's possible in English, so that if there are people all around the place.
Okay, Mothish, actually you told me about the revenue sharing model. Actually, it's a very good idea, revenue sharing. But the problem is like mall kind of business, they have own software. So in that situation, the revenue sharing is working fantastically. But what about that medium level of hospitality industries, restaurant? They don't have, because how to track the revenue sharing is based on the sales. How to track the sales, and it's very difficult. No, for small restaurants, it's very difficult to arrive the revenue sharing model. It's very difficult. No, that's why. Do you have any idea, any suggestion for that?
No, say for example, no, this pandemic of COVID has given a lot of innovations. Okay, definitely I can see there will be an ERP or software will available for small medium enterprises. Okay, this again is a business opportunity. Okay, if someone from an IT can able to create an ERP for like Tally kind of things for small enterprises, definitely I think revenue sharing will succeed actually.
Okay.
Definitely IT companies, I think already there, I don't know much about IT. There may be any software, or this is an opportunity to create an IT or software for small and medium hospitality industries to have a transparency in revenue sharing basis.
Actually, the MSME, the medium level of restaurants, they don't want to share the information to the landowners. This mentality is going on in India. So they don't want to disclose all the information to the landlord. So they may fear like that. So
yeah, see, obviously out of what I'm saying out of total rental a fixed rental model, almost 30 to 40% I see after this COVID-19 they doesn't have a such option. So they have to negotiate the landlord, and we have to convince the landlord also. So then how landlord will reduce his rent? So we have to convince him like, okay, we will go for a revenue sharing model. I think it's forced to move towards. I think people might change post this scenario.
Okay. Thank you, Mothish. Thank you.
Thank you, Balaji.
Yeah, we have one more question from Mr. Belkus Begum. You can unmute and talk.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I got the answer. Yeah, Mr. Bala has asked same question. I asked for revenue sharing.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the answers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Balaji, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Sir, it's Ashraf from Modern Kitchen, sir, Hyderabad.
Oh, okay, Mr. Ashraf ji. How are you? All
Hi,
well?
sir. Good, sir.
Yeah.
Good, sir.
Yeah, very nice, sir. Very nice. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I mean, we have any other questions? It'll be easier to move forward. Good. Mr. Shankar wants to say something. Yeah.
It was an excellent presentation by Mr. Mothish, a good friend. I really place on appreciation for taking his time to come and give a wonderful presentation of this nature about sharing his experience, and also at this situation where people are really locked down in Corona. His speech has been really motivating to us. Now is a wonderful time for us to move forward, because each and every industry sector is facing a difficulty. It is not only the food sector or the construction industry. People are going to face a lot of trouble. And in this situation, we all have to come together and face the situation together. I really thank Mr. Motis on behalf of our Prego team, and also thank all the participants who are in the Zoom meeting as well as watching live on FB. It is a continuous program of knowledge series which has been arranged by the Prego Kitchen Equipments, a pioneering company in food service equipment. This is basically to create an awareness about what is happening in different sectors of life. So, and this is a wonderful opportunity for our participants, our dealers, our customers to also to understand and how this whole COVID situation is going to change the fact of living. We have to live with the virus, that is a fact, but how better we can do things and how positively we can take it and how better we can live, make a change in our life is going to be add the value of it. I once again thanks Mr. Motis and all the team members who have been doing a wonderful job by arranging this knowledge series. And I request Mr. Balaji to take it forward. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mothish. And you would like to add up something, you could please. Yeah.
Thank you, Shankarana, for nice motivational words. As you said, actually, this situation has forced us to a different situation. I think all together, I think we can fight this and we can come out. Only the confidence which we'll have is the support today we have. With a positive attitude and confidence, definitely we can all fight this thing and keep innovate, keep working hard. We can all come out with this situation. And I all request all the business owners, see the normal, the usual thing which all the entrepreneurs doing in a mistake. Since I'm into real estate, I just want to share and close my session. A lot of business people into hospitality segment, where they do business, create a profit. Whenever they earn profit, they keep invest in another REIT. Say, for example, someone is in a retail chain, they keep open next. There's a good idea, and expanding is a good idea, giving job opportunities and all together. But my request is, out of profit, at least 15 to 20% of profit, you take it from your business and invest in solid assets, either it's in a gold or real estate or liquid cash or something else. I prefer real estate because a lot of multi-billionaires today are made because of investing in real estate. I'm also on mission to make every year at least 2,000 millionaires by investing in real estate. So my kind request, whatever the profit you are making, maybe not now, maybe I think we will all be in survival mode for another 6 months to 1 year. When you start doing profit, whatever the profit you earn, at least 15 to 20% of profit you invest, create a personal wealth. And since I'm in real estate, I prefer investing in real estate as the best opportunity when compared to gold or stocks. Thank you, Balaji sir, for offering this wonderful opportunity to talk with all your clients and FB guests. Thank you all for the opportunity.
Mr. Motis, I would like to have a question here.
Yeah, please.
So with all the COVID situation, how do you feel the real estate, I would say not only the real estate, even the land price, land banks and the apartment rates, how do you foresee what will be the challenges? Will there be a price cut, or how is it? Please explain in detail.
Yeah, see, in real estate, when we go talk about in a residential sector, actually, okay, I don't see much correction in Chennai or Tamil Nadu because we are already in a conservative market. But whereas there is a possibility in Bangalore or North India, there is some expectation in correction because of a lot of unsold stocks are there. When if we talk about specifically about Chennai, we doesn't have much of unsold stock. And we already we are affected by the economic crisis for almost for the past 3-4 years. So we are already only serving the end user. We don't have any investor market. So I don't see much correction in Chennai or Tamil Nadu market. Maybe Bangalore or North India, we may expect some few 10 to 20% of correction. That too based on the demand and location. If the location is promising and demand is there, definitely price correction I'm not expecting any there actually. In terms of land within city, there is some consolidation is happening, whereas in outskirts, say for example in Chennai, if you look at it, city, the price has already shot up to 3 crores, 4 crores, or 5 crores per ground. Okay, so there is no much buyer here. I think that might be some consolidation happening in city, whereas outskirts of city like OMR, GST, this Porur, Tambaram, all these areas which is still affordable. So I don't see much correction. Only if there's someone is having demand, let's say something is no urgency, they might give it for 10 to 20% discounted price. But however, this market is always available. When the market is good, also someone is need of money might still sell it at discounted price. To Chennai market, I didn't see. Even as I said, we have done an online booking offer. We could able to take almost 10 bookings during this COVID-19 lockdown period. So people still interested in buying homes, because being at home has given them that home is most important for them. So people keep buying actually. And a lot of encouraging things is, as I said, since there is a US-China trade war, most of industries from China is planning to shift to India. Potentially, Tamil Nadu may attract more industries because of a good employee, actually, knowledgeable employee. Skill set is more here, and cheap cost, actually labor cost is very less when compared to other states. So Tamil Nadu can attract more industries during because of this US China trade war. And also because of stock market crash, also people are most now feared about investing in share market. Even mutual funds is not doing great. So people, those who have, even I have a personal experience, a few years before, we have done a project in Kattupakam, Porur, where two friends came together. One friend has bought an apartment from us, and another friend, he said, okay, I don't want to buy an apartment. He's invested in real estate. After 4-5 years, the guy who has invested in our property is getting almost 30% appreciation, whereas the guy who, his friend who have invested in stock market, because of after this 40% correction, his price is, whatever he's invested, he couldn't able to recoup up to his capital itself. He is in minus to his capital. Okay, so this creates a lot of fear in the middle income family. So there is a fear in investing in share market. So that investment again will come to real estate. Definitely, as I said, hospitality industry will cope up after 1 year. Maybe this residential will resilient quickly. Maybe by 3 months to 6 months, it will come to its normal position.
Thank you, Mothish. But I need to ask one more question. See, you talked about the residential real estate. How about the commercial? Because today work from home is becoming a culture, and the corporates are also thinking about why not we continue the same thing, and only 30% of the staff, they come to office, should be fine. So they are reducing the work area space and all, to reduce the cost also. So how do you foresee the challenges faced by this? And because of that, if suppose the people move away back to their own towns, so won't you think there'll be a big vacuum in the necessity for residential apartments? And also as well, rental also, rental may also come down. What is your feedback on that, please?
Yeah, see, those who have went to their native might come back another 3-6 months. See, whatever the scenario, definitely these situations will be prevailing to till 3 to 6 months. So what I'm seeing is post 6 months or something else, for how we will resilient and we will come back. Actually, for the time being, definitely, as you said, there will be vacancy, because even workers who were staying here are all moving to their native, migrant workers, laborers, and even our employees are moved, who are staying in paying guest room, all moved to their native. It will take another 1 or 2 months to come back. So even our prime minister said there is a fourth lockdown is there. So we are worried about when this lockdown will open, when our employees will come. Definitely, till we have clarity about the opening of lockdown and any vaccine for COVID-19, till then there will be uncertainty will be there, and definitely there will be less demand for residential and commercial time being. But in long term, people were talking about work from home. I don't see how success work from home will be. Even I think Tata said work from home, but even yesterday I read an article that Tata is planning to buy some property in Delhi or something else. Okay, so they want to consolidate their campus. And what I see is, after COVID and because of this social distance, even commercial space required more. Say, for example, previously, if you plan for 40 dining seat there, you might require some 1,200 square feet. Today, if you want to 40 dining seater, you might require some 2000, 2500 square feet of space. Okay. And office space also, you can't, previously, I think 150 square meter of space is required for an employee. Maybe it may no, move to 250 square meter of space or something required, sorry, 150 square feet of space, which is required for one employee, which might go for 250 or 300 square feet of space, which is required to occupy one employee. So, okay, even assuming that 50% of employees is going to work from home, if they want to occupy 50% of employees, because of this social distance, the workspace which they have has to be utilized fully. They can't vacate it, which is my preview. And a lot of there are challenges in work from also. Data should be safe, internet speed should be there. There should be no, if those who are living in a joint family, they are finding difficult to work. Even when if I want to do this webinar, I'm just force my son to be with my wife. Okay, he will come and disturb me like this. So a lot of family challenges are also there. We cannot able to take quick call. Maybe we might go to this work from home space very slowly. I think it won't happen as everyone projects. That's my view. Anna.
Wonderful, Mr. Motis. The other important question which I want to know is, when we look at the real estate corrections, won't that bring the, for example, no, because the EMI, the moratorium period, no, has been extended. They say, suppose if it's 2 months delayed, it will extend nearly another 8 to 9 months. Is it true? What is can you just explain about that, no, please?
Yeah. Say for example, moratorium period is only, say what the RBI says is 3 months moratorium period, which they have given is you don't need to pay that EMI now. This EMI 3 months EMI amount will be added to your principal from the 4th month. Okay. So what happens, say someone is having a outstanding loan amount of 10 lakhs. Okay. They have a EMI of 25,000 per every month. So 3 months 75,000 will be added to their principal, and that principal became 10 lakh 75,000. So they will calculate interest for 10 lakh 75,000. So my suggestion, those who have funds, those who have a cash flow can pay that EMI and avoid this thing. Even see myself has applied for moratorium period for my ODS and my EMIs. One thing actually, even if I able to pay also, I've just not paid because I'm just thinking of whether the central government will give subsidy for this moratorium period. I will just wait and watch for 3 months. If the central government is giving subsidy, I will enjoy that 3 months interest. If not, then 4th month or 5th month, I should pay that EMI and close so that we can avoid that later burden. My suggestion, if you have a cash flow, pay it now, or hold it for 3 months. At least we might get some subsidy from government because all the industry is representing to give subsidy for this interest. Okay. If it happens, will we get benefited, or otherwise 4th or 5th month, if we have a cash flow, we should pay this 3 months EMI so that will not our burden will not be further increased.
And one more last question. How about the rental for the commercial properties and the residential properties? What do you foresee now?
No, I said no residential. I didn't say much correction because already in Chennai, say when it comes to the Chennai market, what I'm saying is already the residential rental markets is nominal rental market is there. I didn't see much correction. Maybe for another 6 months there will be because since a lot of vacancies is there, maybe 6 months we might have some 10 to 15% correction. But I don't see this as a correction. After things it gets normal, I think all will come to that the benchmark. In terms of commercial, it's a $1 million question because we doesn't know, we couldn't predict at this juncture because everyone, as I said, landlord also have some EMI commitments, all these things. Rental, what my suggestion is, it is 1-to-1. The landlord and the tenant has to sit together and work out. We can't say this as like overall rental will be reduced by 10%, 20%. There is no formula for this. It's 1-to-1. If I had a problem in my business, I had to sit with my landlord, negotiate discount, or we have to shift to rental revenue model. Even restaurants can go for a rental revenue model, but whereas office space can't go for a rental revenue model. They should negotiate for a rental for either 10% or 25%. But what the study says, the tenants are expecting almost 25% rental reduction was the expectation from the tenants. But I don't see what is going to happen. It will take another 3 to 6 months to understand about this.
Thank you, Mr. Kumar. Wonderful presentation. My good appreciation to you. You've been a young and dynamic entrepreneur. I've seen you for a long time, and my good wishes to you on behalf of the Prego team. Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, thank you, Mothish, for being with us. Any questions can always be addressed to us. We will indirect share Mr. Mothish's number, and we could take up things forward. And since this is going live on FB, there'll be some more few comments from the FB page itself, and we'll take it up. Once again, thank you, Mothish, for taking time and being with us here. And thank you all guests for being with us. And in case you would like to know more about this Prego Knowledge Series, please do visit us on www.prego.co or our Prego FB page or our YouTube channel. In case you feel any of your friends have missed out this wonderful session from Mr. Mothish Kumar, this is available live. This is available, a recorded version of this is available in our Facebook page as well as in our YouTube channel called Prego. Thank you. And thank you, Mothish, once again. And thank you all for making this a wonderful session. Meet you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mothish. Bala.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.